No, she forced it on today.
She was late.
Today's not the day. Today we're not watching it today. Ms. Connolly, which matter are you on?
I'm waiting on Ramza to appear at 9. I do want to break out room with him, but he hasn't appeared yet. There's also a Lopez on the docket for Buchanan and 8:30. I know. I was just looking at you. No.
How many vacation days she
like? Do you have Lopez?
How many vacation days? My lord.
Okay, there you go. But you have one on the docket. Okay.
That word out today too.
She turned out.
Oh, her part was. Okay, all right, got it. I don't, where's Buchanan's? Oh, do I? Docket sheet. Did I cover it? Oh, I got it. All righty then.
Yeah.
Because I found that's I found where his CD is.
So we don't have any, nothing to, oh wait, Mr. Sarkis. See on. Well, his is being left on. So, besides the dollars, which is that it. Right. Well, yeah.
You're not going.
Ms. Donnelly had low. Let's see, is Michael Emerson here? Is there Michael Emerson here?
Oh, Tyrell Anderson. He's on Zoom.
Tyrell Emerson?
Yes.
Okay, State of Michigan versus Tyrell Emerson, 25-02644, counsel appearance.
Ross Martino for the people.
Okay. And Mr. Emerson, you were scheduled today for a probable cause conference before Judge Stacia Buchanan. And you have a preliminary examination before her next week on the 19th at 8:30 in person at the court. And it looks like your application for public defender was denied.
No, Your Honor, he's being represented by Mr. Silverthorne. He just got the case last night.
All the notes I have say otherwise.
He told me this morning that he's representing Mr. Emerson.
Well, then he should have been in here.
Yes, I got an email about that.
Mr. Silverthorne was in the hallway. If he's representing him, he should be in here.
I think he jumped over to work for something.
Someone needs to look at Mr. Silverthorne. I'm not doing 2 dockets and waiting for him to do whatever he's gonna do.
Right, that's right.
Only states 3 times in this file he was denied a public defender, only 3 times. And on the docket. Good morning, Ms. Swangy. We have a number of cases on my docket. We can't start you out today.
I'm gonna be sitting down and nothing more.
I'm sorry?
I'm gonna sit down and nothing more.
Very good. Are you ready on Alvarado?
I'm ready on Evans and ready on Fallon. Let's
Evans. Ready on Evans, and who's the other one?
Russell. Good, Russell. That's in Florence.
That's Florence, Kyle.
I'm ready on good.
I don't have that on here. I do have Wendell Aldridge for you. I have Robert Alvarado for you. Jeffrey Evans, who's in custody.
Yes.
And then I have a Eloise Sweezy, Shane Young. You ready on all those?
I'm ready on Young, I'm ready on Sweezy. Evans.
Off the record on that matter. Would you mind about it, since-
Mr. Silverthorne is no, or his staff is notified me that he is taking 2 pleas in war right now, and that he will be over here soon.
Well, let's see.
For what?
On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Eloise Sweezy, 25-02677, appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Cassidy Kachukas for the people appearing requesting permission to practice pursuant to MCR 8.120 with Abigail Wilson and Ross March Minot as my supervising attorneys.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here to want from Ms. Sweezy.
Where's Ms. Sweezy? Ms. Sweezy present, have you seen Sweezy today?
I have this at 9 o'clock.
It's 9:03.
She said she was going to be here.
Okay, we've not seen Sweezy, so we'll move on. On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Robert Alvarado, 25-0634, appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Cassidy Kachukas for the people.
I'm here to want from Mr. Alvarado, Your Honor.
Is Robert Alvarado here?
Yes.
Not yet, he was scheduled at 8:30. It's
We
9:00.
were just going to leave it for next week, Your Honor.
He's not here. Let's show the bench warrant. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan. And we don't have Wendell Aldridge here either. Versus Wendell Aldridge, 25-02646, appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Cassidy Kachukas for the people.
When I hear the one from Mr. Aldridge, Your Honor, in case we start from 9 o'clock, I know it's already 9:04. Can give me a bit more time.
When did you last communicate with him? When did you last communicate with him?
We talk on the phone. And I sent him a message.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot a bit. We gotta move on. We got 2 people's dockets today to do today. Let's see, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jemiah Myers, 25-02663, appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Cassidy Kachukas for the people.
Jeffrey Rossi on behalf of Jemiah, who's standing here to my right.
Okay, Ms. Myers has a probable cause conference today for a police officer assault and battery. You keep an eye on this one.
Yes.
And then there is a notice of a violation of bond conditions. It says the defendant was to make reports to a court agency as specified by this court. And the defendant was to participate in a substance abuse testing or monitoring urinalysis testing 1 time per week and report to pretrial services within 48 hours. It says on September 4th, 2025, the defendant was placed on GPS tether and released from Ingham County Jail. On September 11th, the reporting investigator called the defendant on the number that she provided to the court. She did not answer and a voicemail was left requesting a callback. At the time of the writing of this report, which was this morning, The defendant has failed to enroll in pretrial service supervision. The defendant is not currently participating in substance abuse testing or monitoring under pretrial service supervision. How are we proceeding on the underlying matter?
Your Honor, the people have begun negotiations with the defense regarding this, and they will go with another case. However, we cannot formally place an offer on the record at this time because I will not comply with the CPRA, as I have not had an opportunity to consult with the victim. But I understand that the defense has only just been put on this matter, so it was my understanding that the defense may request an adjournment of the PCC at this time.
Adjournment with CC.
That
Is that
was-
what you want?
Yes, I've had this case for exactly 48 hours. First time I've had to even meet with my client. I'll ask for an adjournment. We are in discussion. On getting this case rectified.
You would like to treat next week as another PCC.
Yes, Your Honor.
Why hasn't your client complied with the bond conditions?
Your Honor, this is the very first time I'm hearing about this. I would have discussed this with her, but I knew nothing about any violation of bond. So I can either talk to her or maybe she
I'm gonna ask her.
can.
Why did you comply with the bond conditions?
So the paper stated where I was gonna go, I was get tested.
You're supposed to report to pretrial services within 48 hours.
I didn't have a phone. My phone was smashed during the incident. So I didn't have a phone. And when I know a place where I can go to get tested, and they wouldn't let me because they said I needed an order.
Why
And I
did you
showed
report
them-
to pretrial services? I'm not talking about your phone. That doesn't, your phone being smashed has nothing to do with your requirement to report to pretrial services.
And I'm sorry, what was that?
Why did you not report to pretrial services within 48 hours of your release? You were released from custody on September 4th. Today is the 12th. You were supposed to report within 48 hours.
Yeah, it was just a very misunderstanding. I would have reported,
What did you misunderstand?
what I was supposed to report. Cause I had the tether on.
There was no misunderstanding. You were supposed to report within 48 hours. That's very clear.
No, I was very confused.
You might have been confused, but it had nothing to do with what the court indicated. You just gave me two reasons so far as to why you didn't do it. First, it was because your phone was smashed, which indicates you had a clear understanding that you were supposed to report, but you wanted to use the excuse that your phone was in disrepair as to why you didn't do it. When the court told you that that was not sufficient, now you're confused. You're not gonna be confused about this. Remand her into custody. Your bond is revoked. I ordered you to test one time per week. I ordered you to report to pretrial services. You're not doing either.
Can I ask you a question? Where am I going?
To jail.
I know, but which,
Ingham County.
okay, can I have my grandma or my mom get my, cause I owe her money, can she get my property?
Are they here today?
No,
I don't know. You can have whoever come get your property. That's nothing to do with me. That you're going to be remanded right now. I don't have any control over your property. If they want to come up to the jail and the jail wants to release it, that's up to them.
okay. Can you get my bag?
So she has another warrant.
Oh, sorry.
City of Lansing versus Jemiah Myers 3-02-03234. This is a collection show cause that you failed to appear for in July.
What was that?
You owe $390 on a City of Lansing case. That was before Judge Flores.
It was a payment plan.
You must not have been compliant.
No, actually, you told me to go to collections, I believe.
You must not have been compliant.
It was collections.
This is a 2023 case. Do you know what year we're in?
2025.
Correct. It says, January 23rd, 2024, defendant pled guilty to count 1. And they dismissed count 2. You were given fines. Total fine, $325. They set it for a show cause, April 10th, 2024, to see how and why you had not made payment. You failed to appear. You appeared in court later and spoke to the magistrate. She gave you an extension till May 28th, 2024 to make payment. And then you failed to do that. And then it looks like there was a bench warrant issued, but later that bench warrant was quashed on September 10th because you appeared via Zoom. And you said you would pay in full. You talked to Judge Ward then. You would pay in full by September 16th, 2024. September 19th had come and gone. No payment received. Here we are, May 19th, 2025. It was scheduled for an arraignment at 3 p.m. Your balance now is up to $390 because you're incurring late fees. May 27th, you failed to appear for the arraignment that was scheduled at 3 p.m. A warrant was issued. Then it looks like the warrant was quashed because you saw Judge Flores and he referred you to collections. You must have either gone to collections and made a payment plan and didn't comply, or failed to go to collections because there was a collections show cause scheduled for the 4th of September at 9 a.m. and you did not appear, which makes sense because you probably would, because no, you got released on the 4th. When are you paying this? You've been lingering on this for 2 years. When are you paying it?
Yeah, I was like in the middle of jobs, and I was also in rehab.
Okay, where are you going to pay it though? Because you keep giving the court different dates that you're going to make a payment and then you're not doing it. So this keeps cycling into the warrant status. When are you going to make a payment?
When I'm out of custody.
Okay. The bond on that one's $50 cash. You're gonna pay $50 to get out on that one, and then you need to report to collections on a payment plan. As it relates to this matter, we'll address your bond after your next court date, since you can't seem to comply with the bond conditions.
Can I ask you a question?
You absolutely can.
I have a court date on Monday for my children. Am I gonna be able to go to that?
You have a court date at the circuit court on Monday? Okay, we can send word over there that you've been remanded so that they can write you over.
I'm sorry, what was that?
We will send notice to the circuit court that you are in custody so that you can be written over for your, okay?
Okay,
You're all set.
thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Can I have this Eloise Sweezy?
That's Sweezy's file right now. I probably bench one of it. Oh, no, I have it. On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Eloise Sweezy, 02677, appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Cassidy, could you just for people?
Good morning, Your Honor. Bunch for Miss Sweezy is at the council.
Sweezy was scheduled today for a probable cause conference for assault with a dangerous weapon and domestic violence. There is a preliminary examination that's scheduled on the 18th at 9 a.m. Are we continuing?
We're just going to continue for all of the 18, Your Honor.
Any evidentiary issues or matters we should address on the record today?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, not much.
We'll see you in person by 9 o'clock next week. Do you understand that?
Yes, we do.
Do you have any questions for the court?
No.
Any additional matters for the record?
Not for people, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set.
Thanks.
Is Jeffrey Evans on here?
Please now.
He's downstairs. I see Mr. Sark's stuff out. On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Merle King, 24-03 3096-25-00542 appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Can I see you for people?
And thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Jared Austin, appearing on behalf of Mr. King. He appears with us remotely from Bingham County Jail.
Mr. King was scheduled today for sentencing on 2 files. So we have pre-sentence report. They were prepared on the 5th of the month. Did you get a copy of those?
Yes, we did, Your Honor.
Any reason to make corrections, updates, or deletions?
No, Your Honor, they would appear to be accurate as well as complete.
People do not have any corrections or additions or deletions at the time, either, Your Honor.
You can make allocation.
Thank you, Your Honor. I think the pre-sentence report captures Mr. King and his situation quite well. Ultimately, I find the recommendations to be appropriate, and I would ask the court to adopt and to follow them. I think the report indicates, as well as the assessment, that Mr. King obviously has substance abuse problem, which he acknowledges. And I think this has been a real wake-up call for him. He's spent more than 2 months in jail now on these files, so he's had a lot of time to reflect about his issues and what he needs to do to address them. He informs me that he's been participating and taking parenting classes while at the jail so that he can be a better parent when he is released and ultimately get back on track. He's very committed, I think, to maintaining his sobriety. And I think a term of probation with the recommendations for starting out with outpatient would be appropriate. And then if Mr. King is struggling with that, they would recommend inpatient. So again, Your Honor, I would just ask the court to place Mr. King on a term of probation.
Does your client want to make a statement at all?
I believe so. Mr. King, did you wish to address the court?
Not necessarily. I just wanted to make sure I am compliant and I am willing to do the sort, be sober and go through the outpatient therapy or outpatient rehab and do the probation, do the drops, whatever I have to do to make everything go right.
Thank you. Okay, I have read the reports, which are essentially identical when it comes to the recommendation that he complete a term of probation to try to address the underlying issue. I will adopt the recommendation. He'll be sentenced to a term of 10 months probation. While on probation, you have the following conditions. You're not to use, purchase, or possess firearm, ammunition, or weapons of any kind. You're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. You're not to possess alcohol, marijuana, or controlled substance. Neither are you allowed to use any of those, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You're required to submit to random preliminary breath testing and urinalysis testing, and you have to pay the fee for that. You're not to be at any bars or any nightclubs while on probation, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
It states you are eligible for status under 7411. I will grant that. In order to complete an intensive outpatient treatment. Okay, and the outpatient treatment will be elevated to a residential treatment if your tests are positive.
Okay.
You're also going to be required to obtain and maintain employment, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions at this time?
No, I do not.
There's a $30 per month oversight fee that you are responsible for while on probation. $50 state minimum cost will be assessed in each file. $75 crime victim rights fee will be assessed in each file. You'll only be assessed an oversight fee in one file. Do you have any questions? Okay, let's see. He's being held on just this. He's being held on something else other than this.
Not that I'm aware of, Your Honor.
Get a bond of 1,000, strike on one. And I looks like he was remanded on the other.
I think he was remanded on the other file because he had initially failed to appear for sentencing and he picked up the other file.
Oh, it looks like I did amend his bond on the first, though, amended to 2,010%. So he received some credit at least.
He has 68 days of credit to report.
68 days. You need to, I'm gonna give you a PR bond. You need to report to pretrial services by, I'm sorry, not pretrial services. You need to report to our probation department here in this building no later than Monday, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions now?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Nothing people out of Your Honor.
You're all set, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, on the record, and I don't see Mr. Etheridge here. You know where Mr. Etheridge is?
Mr. Etheridge is here today, so I think he likely has someone covering for him.
Oh, who's supposed to be covering for him?
What is the name of the case?
I have Jeffrey Smith. You're covering for Jeffrey Smith? Okay. On the record in the matter or matters of the state of Michigan versus Jeffrey Lynn Smith, 25-01214 and 25-01341, appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Cassidy, could you just for the people?
Good morning, Your Honor, and everyone from Mr. Smith. I have not seen the
He's on too.
Oh, that's what I was trying to figure out. On the paper, I said that our file said that he was released on the
Wow. I don't know why.
Do
Do you need to meet with them?
Yes, Your Honor. please.
Okay. And do you have any other clients here?
No, Your Honor, not yet.
Okay, Jeffrey.
I have
Evans,
Mr. Powell, but I haven't seen him.
Mr.
Powell, it's Eric's case.
I'm here.
You gotta start your video. Mr. Powell. I don't think Mr. Powell. Oh, he must have logged out. Oh, there he goes. Did you need to meet with Mr. Powell?
Yes, Your Honor.
He's logging in now. Mr. Silverthorne, where did he go?
He's right here. He's right here.
Mr. Silverthorne, you're representing Mr. Emerson?
Yes, I was disappointed yesterday, and I wasn't aware that he was in jail. Our notes didn't indicate that.
He's not in jail.
Oh, he's appearing, okay. Well, I haven't had contact with him yet. I've emailed him twice.
On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Tyrell Emerson, 25-02644, appearance, please.
Ross Marchino for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Dwayne Silver from the Office of Public Defender on behalf of Tyrell Emerson, who is here is appearing by Zoom.
Okay, Mr. Emerson is now by Mr. Silverthorne from the Public Defender's Office. This matter was scheduled for the at 8:30. You've not had an opportunity to talk to him because you didn't have a working phone number for him.
I had an email for him, and I just got the case yesterday and emailed him twice again this morning conveying the offer, and they haven't gotten a reply back.
Mr. Emerson, did you receive an email from your attorney?
Yes, I did, but I had work this morning. I didn't see it till this morning.
Oh. Do you
What
want
I
to
was
continue to next
going to
week?
propose, what I was going to propose, if this is just for acceptance, is, as I told you, but I'll get on Zoom and put it in a breakout room. I have no way of knowing until I talk to him.
Well, if he just got his offer today, I wouldn't be accepting the plea.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah,
but-
he can plead before Judge Buchanan. It's her file anyways. She's got to sentence him. And this matter is scheduled for exam on the 3rd. So he's received an offer, but he's also scheduled for an exam. This is for a weapons carrying concealed. So what I'll do is I'll note that we're continuing to exam at this time. And then you can still and should still log in to meet with them because there must have been some breakdown. We have a phone number for him. I don't know why you don't. And I don't know if our phone number for him is accurate, but you can confirm that when you meet with him. And then if you would like to plead, you can let the prosecutor know to call off the witnesses.
I agree that that's perfect, Your Honor.
Okay, let's put you in a private meeting room, Mr. Emerson, and your attorney's gonna log in to meet with you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So don't hang up. Okay, thank you,
Yes,
Your Honor.
Are you ready, Mr. Woods?
Yes.
On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Idris Woods, 25-02642, appearance, please.
Ross March, meet up for the people.
And thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Jared Austin, appearing on behalf of Mr. Woods. He appears with us remotely from the Ingham County Jail.
Mr. Woods, you can hear us, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, today was a date scheduled for probable cause conference before Judge Stacia Buchanan. This matter is scheduled for an exam before Judge Buchanan on the 19th at 8:30 in person at the court. Are we continuing to examine?
That is our request, yes.
Is there an offer at this time?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll see you, or Judge Buchanan, we'll see you in person next week. Mr. Woods, do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Any additional matters for the record?
Not for people.
I have nothing additional about Mr. Woods at this time, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Mr. Woods, you're free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Was Ms. Wanji looking to meet with Mr. Young? I don't see what's going on there. Shane Young was Ms. Wanji's. Mr. Samuels, which matter are you on?
I'm here on Stewart, Your Honor.
For Stewart on Judge Buchanan's docket?
That is correct. I just filed an appearance and a substitution last night.
Mr. Stewart here?
He is appearing by Zoom.
Oh, this is.
Okay, I do see the substitution here. On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Damier Stewart, 25-02688, appearance, please.
Ross Martinez for the people.
And Matthew Samuels on behalf of Mr. Stewart. We're both present via Zoom.
Okay, Mr. Stewart has a probable cause conference today. This is for weapons carrying concealed. He's scheduled for exam before Judge Buchanan on the 19th at 1:45 p.m. Are you continuing to exam?
Your Honor, I would request an adjournment. As stated earlier, I just got retained on this matter. So I would like a little bit of time to get caught up with the case.
Treat next week as another probable cause conference before Judge Buchanan.
Okay, so it's 1:45 next week for probable cause?
That's correct.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
No problem. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from
Nothing.
people.
Yep, nothing from us.
Thank you. You're all set. That was Stewart. I'm still waiting for Mr. Silverthorne to log in. Is that what's going on?
It's just in here.
Okay, what do we have the AG on? The child support. Baldwin. They haven't put him on there. Ms. Wanji was meeting with you. Ms. Wanji, did you need to meet with Mr. Young?
No, Your Honor, but with Mr. Smith.
Okay. Let me have you take care of Mr. Young first, since you don't need to meet with him.
Okay.
Record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Shane Young in 25-02638, appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Abigail Wilson on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ms. Iwanchi for Mr. Young, who's appearing from the Zoom, from the jail.
Okay, Mr. Young was scheduled today for two counts of police officer assault, resist, obstruct for a probable cause conference. He has an exam on the 18th at 8:30 in person at the court. Are we continuing to exam?
I would defer to Ms. Wanji.
We are continuing to the exam, and I would like to address bond. Please.
You can address bond.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, it's my understanding from my client that no bond was set for this case. I know he was remanded because he has another case in circuit court. However, he has a hearing on that case, and if the case is resolved, he will stay in jail because there was no bond set for this case. This is a police officer resisting 2 counts, 2 years maximum felony, and I don't believe that my client has any other serious prior convictions. He was supposed to be getting his license to an exam to be able to drive trucks, but he missed that because he was in jail. He's not at flight risk. He has family members in the county. He has ties in the county, and he also looking for a job. We will respectfully ask the court to set up a bond and a PR bond so that he can be released when his case is in circuit court is resolved. Thank you.
Okay, I arraigned him over the weekend, and he had to be arraigned via iPad. The report given to the court that he was so disruptive in the jail that he couldn't even meet with the public defender, and that he was in restraint for arraignment, and that he had 2 PPO violations within 2 weeks.
You know, he was distraught because he was concerned about his arrest first, and the fact that he really did not know why he was being arrested. He's contesting the violation of the PPO, and I guess he will have the opportunity to address that in front of the family court judge. However, it's my understanding that he was really distraught because of the circumstances of his arrest.
Okay, bond is set at 5,000 cash surety with GPS tether. While out on bond, you're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. You're not to use drugs or alcohol. You're not to possess a firearm, ammunition, or weapon of any kind. You're not to travel outside the state, and you must report to pretrial services within 48 hours of your release. You have any questions about your bond conditions?
Yeah, you said 5,000
Cash surety.
cash. Okay, I'm really not, understand. Is that the 10% situation?
This is not a 10% situation, it's a cash surety situation. So you probably need to get a bondsman.
Okay, I understand now.
Okay, any additional matters for the record?
Yes, Your Honor, I wonder if the court would consider adding a no contact order with a protected party in the PPO. Understanding that this is not a domestic violence case. However, this RNO was a result of Mr. Young violating that PPO. He was very belligerent. It seemed to me that he may have been intoxicated. He was screaming, there are children in common. This could have been a potentially serious situation, and I think an additional protection for that protected party may be appropriate, considering that's where this all stems from.
Yeah, first of all, the court does not have any jurisdiction regarding the PPO. Second of all, my client is the one who called the police regarding the incident because it is his understanding that the alleged victim was driving drunk with his child. It was a welfare check. He wanted the police to check whether or not his daughter was safe. And again, like I said, the family court will have the opportunity to address the alleged violation of the PPO.
I'm just waiting for Tyler to finish.
I believe the court, I'm just noticing there was a email was sent to my assistant from, I believe this is the defendant's mother. Did the parties get a copy of that?
We did, Your Honor.
I have a copy of that.
Just to be clear, I'm not going to add a no contact order. There's a PPO that the circuit court has in place. There's nothing that I can do to enforce that, and adding another protection order over something I don't even have jurisdiction over is not going to cause Mr. Young to have no further violations of the PPO. These are matters allegedly resulting in interaction with law enforcement. And so for those reasons, I think the court has already set a sufficient enough bond to ensure his return to court. There's a GPS tether that's also being imposed. And really, this really hinges on his ability to cooperate because the allegations of the actual complaint mirror what was told to the court, even at the time of the arraignment, that he was so disruptive that he couldn't even meet with the public defender. So I recognize that there may be some concerns and some emotion behind the protection of his children, but that doesn't allow him to cause a disruption in the jail. And so he's going to need to make sure he stays out of trouble and not get any more accusations of that. Mr. Young, I'm not saying that you did that. I'm just telling you what's being reported.
Understand, ma'am. This happens multiple times. And I talked to my daughter on the iPad.
You don't even have to explain it to me. When you came before me, you were very respectful. When you came before me, you were not disruptive. I'm just telling you what was reported.
Thank you, ma'am. I deeply apologize. Can I ask you a question?
You can.
Can I get something lower than 5,000, ma'am? I've been out of work for 2 weeks. My mom went up to my job and she tried to secure my job, but I'm supposed to have my CDL test, my state exam on September 2nd at 11 o'clock, and I'm sort of in a bind. My mom's been trying to do everything she possibly can, and I'm just trying to get out there and keep on pursuing and make progress with my life. This was a matter of me just worrying about my daughter. This is my only daughter, and as I have my experiences with this type of situation, I was a little bit startled and I was trying to explain myself to the officer, and that's all. I didn't mean.
Let me stop you, because I don't want you to say anything that could be used against you. And even the statements that you're saying now places you at the scene of the alleged crime. So you gotta be careful, okay? I have no problem amending your bond based on your request so that you can return to work. But all the other bond conditions, including not engaging in any assaultive or threatening behavior, that's going to continue, and the GPS tether requirement will continue, okay? So I'll make your bond to a personal cognizance bond.
What is that now? Can you educate me, please? I'm sorry.
A personal recognizance bond means you do not have to pay anything, sir.
Okay, thank you, deeply appreciate it.
Let me be clear, though. If I get a violation, you're being remanded back, okay?
Yeah, I totally understand. How long is this tether situation now?
Let's see how let's see how things go for the next week, and then your attorney can readdress your bond after your exam.
Understand. Thank you.
Okay. Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, you're all set, sir.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Lori.
Ms. Donnelly, who do you have?
Your Honor, I'm now gonna step in for Goodrich on Bogan. He's the state AG case. We're just leaving it on for an exam.
Is Bogan present?
He's supposed to be appearing from, what is it? Post 3.
Oh, they just logged post 3 and no one's in there yet.
Yeah, okay, and then I have Gramza. I wanted to leave that on for an exam, but I want to address bond.
Okay.
He's in post 2, visit 4.
Okay, I do see Graham. So what happened with Lopez?
Lopez, I haven't seen him. He hasn't contacted pretrial services. I tried to call him, so that one's a failure to appear in that.
Okay. I'm sure we'll be meeting with Mr. Smith. You're waiting for Mr. Smith now, right?
No, I'm not. Bowel and
he's in the. Mr. Smith's in the waiting room.
Right.
In the breakout room waiting for you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Michael Gramza 25-02664. Appearance, please.
Ross Marchmina for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of Defendant Michael Gramza, who's appearing separately by video.
Okay, Mr. Gramza has a exam before Judge Buchanan on September 19th at 1:45 p.m. on retail fraud. First, 2 counts of police officer assault and assault on a peace officer. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, there has been an offer extended to Mr. Gramza. Me and Mr. Gramza have briefly discussed it today, and we will continue to discuss it while I leave on for the preliminary exam. I also would like to be heard on bond.
You can address one.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yesterday, he had a hearing in front of Judge Buchanan on a probation violation. He was sentenced to 30 days in jail, suspended upon residential treatment. So currently, the bond in this case is set at a 10% 12,000 that he's unable to post. So I was going to request if we can convert that to a personal recognizance bond so that he can be released to treatment when available.
Yes. A spot available for treatment right now?
No, but he has a 30-day sentence, and they're hoping that he can at some point be released to treatment in that 30 days.
We'll see Judge Buchanan next week. You can make a motion before her.
Okay.
Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Nothing for the people.
That's in your best interest, so you can accrue time between now and next week. You're all set for today, Mr. Gramza.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. We did power, no, yeah, why don't you cover power first? Yeah, no, she didn't, I still have the file.
She was saying she spoke with.
Got it. That was Lopez, and then you, got who else? Oh, there's a. Are you, Joseph Bogan?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, on the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Joseph Bogan, 25-02175, appearance counsel.
Jesse Green, Special Assistant Attorney General, here on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
An Assistant Public Defender, Sarah Donnelly, on behalf of the Attorney of Record, Luke Goodrich, for the defendant who is appearing separately by video.
Today was the date and the time scheduled for probable cause conference. This is for child support failure to pay. To exam next week on the 18th at 9:30.
Yes, it's my understanding that we will continue that on, and of course, if Mr. Goodrich decides not to run the preliminary exam, he'll contact the agent.
Okay, any additional matters from today's record?
Not for defense.
Your Honor, I think it's mentioned, I think it's worth mentioning that any offer we might come forward with expires if we hold the preliminary exam.
Okay, has an offer been extended?
We have an offer. We haven't had an opportunity to extend it, Your Honor.
Okay. When will that take place?
The first opportunity we have, Your Honor. I'm ready for that right now, if that's okay.
I was gonna say you don't have, yeah, you all have not had prior communication with each other.
No, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I was just asked to step in.
I know it's not your case, but
Yeah.
Mr. Goodrich has communicated, filed an appearance, correct?
Yes, I believe he has.
And I think his email was on the appearance. So there wasn't an offer sent via email or attempt to communicate with Mr. Goodrich?
Not that I know of, Your Honor. There hasn't been any communication either way.
But if there is an offer, then Mr., you can put it on the record right now. I'll take it. I'll put it in the notes.
All right. The offer we have is fairly similar to our standard offer. If Mr. Bogan pays his bond and transfers it over to the FOC, applies it to the arrearage, we would drop one of the habitual enhancements and recommend an 11-month delay. And that's going to allow him to pay more toward the arrearage. If he can pay that arrearage down to $7,501, let's say $7,500, we would offer to drop 2 counts. So he'd be facing 1. And we would drop the habitual enhancements, and that would allow him to plead to that attempt. If he could pay this in full by the end of the delay, we would offer he could plead to 1 count of misdemeanor disorderly person. Those offers expire if we hold a preliminary exam, and he would also have to agree that at the end of that term, he would be all right with serving a term of probation.
Okay, so that offer's been placed on the record, and then Mr. Bogan will likely have an opportunity to discuss that with his attorney. And this matter will be currently scheduled to continue to exam the 18th, 9:30 in the morning in person at the court. And I'm sure Mr. Goodrich would advise you if he doesn't intend to run that exam.
Wonderful. Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Any additional matters for the record today?
None, Your Honor.
Not for defense.
Okay, you're all set, Mr. Bogan.
Good day. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Have a good one.
Did you already issue the warrant for Lopez?
I did, thank you. Jessica Cardenas is continuing to exam.
Yeah.
I just can't. This is one for. Who wants to withdraw the motion? Supposed to be brief. I'm confused.
David?
Miss Wandy, did you need to be put back in the room?
Yes, because I don't have any audio with him. I'm talking, he can hear me, but I cannot hear him.
Okay.
Mr. Powell, we're ready for Mr. Powell, though.
Hello? Hello?
Mr. Powell, you have to wait for the judge to call you. Call the
Okay.
case.
Deputy, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. I'm just gonna put him back in the breakout room with his attorney.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, that's it. One chief. All right, so This nigga. You ain't it.
Who's in jail? Who is it? Mr. Smith, can you let them know we can't see you?
Yes, I'm here.
Let the deputy know that we can't see you.
Okay. Brandon. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Secure to the candidates. I mean, I can't see you. Let's see. Oh, it's working. Hello? Ma'am?
Yes.
I can see and hear you guys.
We can't see you.
Oh. Yeah, but it's not, it's still.
There you go. You have huddle and back to forward. There we go.
Okay, well, while you do that, we could do Mr. Powell while they figure out his video. State of Michigan versus Jamar and Powell, 25-02692, council appearance.
Ross March, to the people.
Good morning, and I need you want you for.
Hello?
From the public defender office, and Mr. Edwidge is a attorney of record.
Okay, Mr. Powell has a probable cause conference for a home invasion first degree. He has an exam in person before Judge Buchanan next week, September 19th at 2:15. Was it continuing to exam?
It is, we're continuing to examine your honor. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Powell, do you have any questions for the court today?
I put a motion in to address the motion in regards to the affidavit I put in on 9/8/2025.
You said you put a motion in for what?
A motion to dismiss.
Okay, well then that's gonna go before Judge Buchanan.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. I was just making sure that it was addressed in the courts on the record.
I see that it's in the file. That's for the judge of record on this file, who is Judge Buchanan. I was just covering probable cause conferences.
Okay, most definitely. Thank you, Your Honor.
Did the prosecution get a copy of this motion?
Yes, we did get a copy of this motion.
Okay. Any additional matters for the record?
No, you're not, thank you.
Nothing for the people.
Okay, you're all set. We'll see you in person next week, sir.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Smith is up and running here. On the record in the matters of the state of Michigan versus Jeffrey Smith, 25-01341 and 25-01214, appearances, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Cassidy Chief from People. Good morning, Your Honor. For Mr. Smith, Director of the court, Mr.
Okay, Mr. Smith has 2 sentencing scheduled for today. I have pre-sentence reports that were prepared on the 3rd of this month. Did you get a copy of those?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Do we need to make corrections, updates, or deletions?
No, Your Honor.
Make allocution.
You know, my client dispute the fact that he did not take responsibility for his actions. He said he's willing to take responsibility. He has taken responsibility. He believes that he's willing to follow all the conditions. He believes that he has already been punished by spending a lot of time in jail.
Sorry.
Our files indicated that he was released back in August 16. However, he is in jail. He was returned to jail. I believe for a misunderstanding about the condition of his bond on another case. He said that he's taking medication and he really did not remember what has happened the day when he was pulled over. However, he acknowledged that he had some things and that he should have not been drinking and driving. He also reported that he would not be doing that anymore. He also requested for sentencing to time served. And when he told the probation officer that regarding whether or not he's going to follow the conditions of probation, he did not impose a misunderstanding. He said he would abide by all the conditions that the court put if the court was to put him on probation. Thank you.
Did Mr. Smith want to share anything today?
Mr. Smith, you want to address the court?
Mr. Smith, can you hear us?
What was the question?
Do you have anything that you want to say to the court before I impose your sentence?
Okay, say it again.
That's what the question was. Did you want to say something?
Oh, yes, I apologize for the situation that occurred and,
Which one?
Huh?
Which situation? Because there's so many. Just let me know which one.
The driving while impaired and the domestic.
Oh, okay. What about coming to court drunk? Are you apologizing for that one too? When you came to court drunk?
Yes, I apologize and it would never happen again.
What about the domestic violence? Are we apologizing for that one too?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Anything else we want to apologize for?
I'm sorry to have to go through this for my behalf.
You said what?
Sorry that the court have to go through this on my behalf.
You don't gotta apologize. Yes, this is what they brought us here for. The prosecutors are here for the purpose. The defense counsels are here. I'm here. My staff is here. We're here every day for this purpose. So you don't have to apologize to us for the domestic violence. You should apologize if there was no contact order that didn't prevent you, to the victim and to the people that you're hauling into court to deal with this. You see this right here? You see this? Let me see how thick it is. It's your criminal
Okay.
history. I've never seen a criminal history this thick in a sentencing file. You have, at least as of the 3rd, you were scheduled for sentencing on a domestic violence. You have a pending domestic violence. That is a pretrial on October 20th. You have arraignment, at least at the time of this, you were supposed to be arraigned on a new driving while license is suspended. You had a new pending open intoxicant vehicle. And then you got a new registration plate violation that's pending. You come to court drunk, you don't come to court, you don't go to pretrial services or to probation when I tell you to report. You have not at all, and I've had to admonish you even for comments made to court staff in the hallways. You got a greater chance, sir, of going and winning the lottery than for me to put you on probation. That's number one. And to make the statement in court that you believe that you've already been punished enough because you're sitting in jail because you failed to follow the court orders and you have a current pending bond violation on this that we're not even going to address until October. Yeah, you didn't realize that this case is still going to be pending. You got a bond violation. I set it for a hearing on the 20th because it picked up a new case as related to this. And so to say that you've already been punished enough to me is absolutely what the probation report is saying, that you have not taken responsibility for your actions. You'll be serving the full sentence on both files, 93 days in jail, okay?
Yes.
Do you have any questions for the court?
No, I do not.
Any additional matters for the record?
Yeah, while you were sentencing, do you take into consideration that he's still innocent until proven guilty on those pending charges?
That's why it was set for the 20th. I thought I said that.
I misunderstood.
Yeah, set for the 20th because he has a pending case on the other matter. He wasn't sentenced on the bond violation. It's set for hearing on October 20th. So we'll see him on October 20th on the bond violation. Any additional matters?
Not from the people, Your Honor.
And that's also the date that he has the pretrial for the domestic violence. That's why we set it that day, so that we can track the case. Any additional matters?
No, no.
You're all set, sir. We'll see you on October 20th.
Second.
Do we bring someone up from jail?
Isaac Gonzalez.
Is that an exam?
Yeah.
Isaac Gonzalez will be in the same. Sure.
We can bring him up.
Your Honor, I also wanted to put on your radar from that case, just as a matter of logistics, that the complaining witness is also in custody. Yeah, no problem.
What are we doing now? I think it's kind of the same.
No? Okay. Oh, that's.
They're grabbing the Nolan.
Yeah.
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 So that.
Evans, you said?
They're bringing, yeah.
I think he was the yoga Gonzalez. Did I finish Buchanan stuff? Where do I have Woods? What's Woods?
Yeah.
Alright, so Buchanan's motion to
I
modify
think
bond.
so.
I think
We're
that's
trying
what
to figure
David
out.
said.
That's what David says represents. Um. if you wanted to-
This is a long motion.
Yeah, the second page. Because it's the backside of the first page, so.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Their home is close to each other, is that the issue? There was a motion from the public defender's office to amend the bond on Daniel Woods.
Oh, is that separate?
Yeah. Huh?
Oh,
No,
no, I
you-
didn't.
she was asking. Daniel Woods? It's not. It's not. No, it was a written motion. I'm trying to see what-
Yes.
Yeah.
2,000 feet. They live next to each other.
What's it up for? Oh, so funny. For watching. Oh, yeah.
I think they're all the same one.
Right in order, so. They were asking.
Yeah,
there we go.
They might have been in person as well.
Oh, it's the same.
Will you
person.
grant it without one? I mean, the lady, they live in the same apartment building.
Yes, I didn't.
Does the prosecution get a copy of this? Yeah, they were in the email.
I will put.
They've not responded, so.
Yeah, no.
So this is just surveillance footage. I'm talking about to go get rid of this right now. Tell me which ones are which, which ones are which.
Here's the bond that he was in. They're in the same contract.
Oh, no.
Yes. This is supposed to be, I'm not following. Is Evans in custody?
Yes.
Yes.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jeffrey Evans. Counsel, have your appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Cassidy, could you just for the people?
Good morning, Your Honor. Melanie, good morning, Mr. Evans.
This date is scheduled for there to be some motions filed, my understanding. The parties were to submit motions and briefs on the legal issues regarding how the case was charged. The court received defendant's motion to dismiss on September 4th, but it did not have a brief attached. As I received the file today, there was something stapled to the motion, but it's not a brief, so I'm not sure what we're doing today.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that Ms. Wanji's original motion, once I read through it and understood it and communicated, it's understanding that she's actually withdrawing that motion, so it's not actually a motion to dismiss. It's a motion to withdraw a previously held position.
That's correct.
As because of the inconsistencies between 2 and 4 in that motion.
Okay, you're withdrawing the motion to dismiss?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And so what are we doing with the case?
It's my understanding that we will be waiting.
Okay, so he wants to wait.
Yes.
Okay. We'll have him brought up for that purpose after we take care of Gonzalez.
Gonzalez is gonna be fairly likely to be.
Gonzalez is already on his way upstairs.
Yeah.
We're on the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Isaac Gonzalez, 25-02282.
Good morning, Your Honor. Abigail Wolf, on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jacob Sark, Fourth Assistant Public Defender here with Mr. Gonzalez. He's present at council table. He's standing my right.
Mr. Gonzalez was scheduled for a preliminary examination. My understanding is he no longer wishes to hold that exam. Is that accurate?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Was there an offer at all?
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, there is no offer. Negotiations are to continue in circuit. People also unconditionally waive their right to a preliminary exam at this time.
Okay, Mr. Gonzalez, you understand your right to have a preliminary examination in the district court, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand your right to have the prosecutor establish that they have sufficient probable cause that the felonies alleged were committed, and then sufficient probable cause to charge you as the person who committed those felonies, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anyone coercing you to waive your exam? Who's coercing? I asked you, was anyone coercing you to waive?
No.
Okay, no one's threatening you to get you to waive your exam?
No.
No promises
No.
if you waive your exam?
No.
Provided over dated September 24th. That's the date the circuit court receives the file from the district court, not a date that you have to appear, okay?
Okay.
Your next court date will be a pretrial in circuit court. Mr. Sarks will be made aware of that, and you'll stay in contact with him, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions at this time?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
Not for the people.
Nothing further from the defense, Your Honor. Thank you.
You fine, we'll continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Family. Go ahead, Sam.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
You're a better person than I am. I would just want to show up.
Okay, you ready with Evans?
I am.
Okay.
Did you need something?
Oh, I was gonna take the file for the
Oh,
bond. Or
it's
the
gonna be a
waiver.
waiver?
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, question.
Yes. Thank you. Okay. On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Jeffrey Evans, 25-02212 FY, appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Cassidy Kachukas for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. May I need to warn you for Mr. Evans, who is at the council table.
Mr. Evans is scheduled for a preliminary examination of controlled substance delivery, manufacturing, and narcotic. And he does not wish to run his examination. He's being charged with habitual offender 4 offense, correct?
Yes, sir.
And the people wish to waive their exam?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was there an offer at all?
I believe we are still trying to determine a possible global resolution, Your Honor.
That's also my understanding. Mr. Evans has previous cases in circuit court.
That would be the case that was the subject of the motion that was withdrawn.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, and then, Mr. Evans, you understand your right to have a preliminary examination in this felony file?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand the purpose is to require the prosecutor first establish that they have sufficient probable cause that a felony was committed, and then probable cause to charge you as the person who committed the felony.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to unconditionally waive your exam?
Yes.
Anyone coercing you to do that?
No.
Any promises if you waive your examination?
No.
Find over date is September 24th. That's the date the circuit court receives the file from the district court, not a date that you need to appear in circuit court. And is this your mother?
Yes, ma'am.
It's not a date that she needs to appear either,
Yeah,
because I have
thank you.
seen her at all of your court dates.
Yeah.
And you are blessed to have someone support
Yes,
you
I
like
am.
that. She needs someone in the matter of her son who supports her more by not putting her in situations where she's got to keep coming down to court.
That's correct.
So your next court date is going to be a pretrial in circuit court. Your attorney will be made aware of that.
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
Not for the defense, Your Honor.
Nothing, Your Honor.
Bond will continue. You're all set.
Thank you. Praise God.
Amen to that. I think that